What's up, my Majin Buu crew? It's your boy, King Majin, coming back at you guys with another video. And today, I will be doing what if a YardratIan was on Earth when Goku landed. This video's been a long time coming, you guys, so I hope you enjoy it. And the reason I haven't been posting that much recently is because I've been going through some stuff. Halloween came up, I had a Halloween party, I went to the DMV and stuff like that, but I know I said I was trying to post every week, so this video is getting to you guys a day after, like 13 days after the last video, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This has been a long time coming, and I'll tell you guys at the end of the video what I need to get out, but I'm rambling on. Let's get into the video. What if a YardratIan was on Earth when Goku landed? We'd pick things up with everyone being wished to Earth after Namek was destroyed. Vegeta, Piccolo, Gohan, Toshi, and Vegeta. And Bulma. The Namekians would have also been wished to Earth. Also, with one village that was originally killed by Vegeta spared because Goku and the gang intercepted that village. So yeah. Grand Elder would die, giving all of his abilities to Mori, so he became the Grand Elder. And afterwards, Bulma would let all the Namekians come to her house, and yeah. Everyone would then come, meeting up with Launch, Chi-Chi and her baby, Par, and Master Roshi. Everyone would then ask what happened, with Gohan explaining how Namek blew up and how Goku and Ranch died. Ranch would be extremely sad about this, but remember, they have the Dragon Balls. She would remember that. So she wouldn't be too distraught. Time would pass, and the Namekian Dragon Balls would become active, with them summoning Porunga and wishing for Krillin and Yamcha to be revived. Krillin and Yamcha would be revived after some time in Otherworld on King Kai's planet, and they would then go to wish back Goku and them. Porunga would say this is out of his power because Goku and Ranch don't want to leave, and they would ask what? Porunga would then give a message to them saying, from Goku and Ranch saying, they will be back in a year's time. Everyone would then be extremely confused by this, but they will understand that they will be back. Ranch would be happy knowing that her husband and daughter are okay, but also a little bit annoyed because they don't want to come back yet. Because this is the blonde side of Ranch right now. Everyone will put this behind them, and then they will wish for the Namekians to get a new homeworld and transport them to Namek. New Namek. All of them will then look at the sky as it fades to black, and then time passes, with Vegeta staying at Capital Corp getting close to Bulma, even closer now that Yamcha is with Chi-Chi and has kids with her. Krillin will all be there with, basically everyone will be there with each other, and then they would then sense a strong power. Gohan and Piccolo would have been over at Goku's place training, with Ranch sitting in on them preparing food for Gohan. After some time, they would then sense this energy, and then everyone would then fly off to where they're sensing this from, where it's landing. Everyone would then meet up, greeting each other, saying hi and all that stuff. Then they would sense this foreboding power, even larger than Frieza's. It would be King Cold, coming to take revenge for the death of his son. Everyone would be shocked with Vegeta saying, it's King Cold. King Cold would tell his men to kill as many humans and bring him as many Saiyans as possible. His men would then prepare to move out until they will be cut down instantly by a purple-haired boy, which we all know as Trunks. Everyone will be shocked by this, and King Cold would then say, "Who are you?" And the boy would then say, which is Trunks, I'm just gonna call him Trunks. Trunks would then say, "Hi, I'm the Super Saiyan." And King Cold would then say, "So you are," with him flaring into Super Saiyan. They would fight for a bit, with King Cold not being able to do anything. And he would think this because Trunks' sword, so Trunks would give him the sword like in the original canon. He would think he could kill Trunks with that sword, and Trunks would then put a hole right in King Cold, killing him instantly. He would then power down from Super Saiyan, calling over to the rest of the gang, saying, "I know where Goku's gonna land." Everyone would then say, "What? How does this kid know where Goku's gonna land?" And he would then say, "If you follow me, you'll be able to see him." Afterwards, everyone would then follow him to the location he said Goku would be landing. Everyone would then land there with him, waiting and waiting until Goku and Ranch would appear. Everyone then would be so excited to see them. Gohan and Ranch would then go hugging them, with Ranch hitting Goku because he never gave a good reason. This Goku might be smarter, but he's still a Saiyan, he still wants to train. The good thing is he managed to tell them he will be back in a year. The bad thing is he just didn't tell them what he was doing. But then she would start to break down and cry, saying how much she missed them. She would then sneeze, and the blue-haired Launch would cry even more, saying how much she missed them. But this Launch would then say, "You should have told me where you were and what you were doing," being a little bit more assertive. Goku would then apologize and all that stuff, with Ranch and all four of them having a great family reunion. Afterwards, everyone else would then come up, with Trunks thinking, "Who is that woman? I know Gohan, but who are these two?" He would be confused, thinking they shouldn't be here. He would then think maybe you can't change the past, but he would push this out of his mind. Everyone would be hugging on Goku, asking where he was, and then they would all notice his clothes, saying, "Those look like Yards and Zeds." Goku would then say, "We were on a planet called Yardrat, where Yard and Zed are from." Everyone would be like, "So, did you guys finish your spirit control training?" And Ranch and Goku would then look at each other, saying, "Yeah, we've mastered it. We now know all the forms of spirit control. Our spirit control isn't imperfect anymore." Everyone, including the humans, would be excited about this, saying, "Maybe we should go to this planet to train." After some time, Toshi and Ranch would meet up with each other, with Ranch blushing, saying, "Hi, Toshi," and Toshi would be blushing as well, saying, "Hi." They would then just look at each other, with Goku and the rest of them just staring at him like, "Ooh, how adorable." Some time would pass, with everyone just talking to Goku, until Vegeta and Piccolo would say, "There's a kid that wants to talk to you." This kid would then say, "Yes, it's very important, Goku." Goku would then go up, talking to, Trunks, talking to Trunks, yes. Trunks would then look at Goku, first asking to test him in a battle of sorts. Goku would say yes, and they would both go Super Saiyan. This fight would be eerily similar to in canon, but Goku would be leagues above Trunks, even in his Super Saiyan form at this point. At least 2 times Trunks' power right now. Trunks would then say, "You are the real deal." They would both power down, with Trunks explaining everything about the androids. So yeah. Trunks would then leave, looking at his father and mother, and being surprised at how his father was. Goku would then tell everyone about the androids and all that, with the humans thinking, we might have to go train there rather than later. And everyone would then split up to begin their training for the next 3 years. Goku would go home with his family and begin training with them. Ranch and Goku would then try to get Gohan to go Super Saiyan, pushing him to nearly his limit. The humans would then Vegeta would then decide to, go off like in the original canon, meaning he won't get the same boost as, in the original canon. He will just get the same power, even if he is a little bit stronger from the Namek Saga with all the Zenkais he took. I will only say Vegeta is slightly stronger than he was in the original canon. The humans will then decide to go to Yardrat to begin their spirit control training. And I take it, with their high power levels and all that, and their knowledge already on spirit control, I don't see this being I see it being at least a year's effort. So yeah. They would then come back to Earth with Piccolo deciding to go train with the Saiyans. He would then be sparring with Goku, trying to get his Kaioken multiplier up, and Gohan would be sparring with Ranch, trying to become a Super Saiyan. The humans would be training with each other the entire time. They would still get sufficient gains and stuff like that, so yeah. 2 years later, forget the half. The Saiyans and the Namekian would have gotten immensely stronger, with Ranch and Goku completely mastering their Super Saiyan forms, becoming even more powerful. Like, they are leagues above where they were. Like, Goku is leagues above where he is in the original canon at this point. Like, really, really powerful. Gohan would have mastered Super Saiyan. He would have learned Super Saiyan, so yeah. And become pretty proficient with it. Piccolo would have mastered would have gotten his Kaioken multiplier up to 40, closing the gap with the Saiyans by a lot. So that's a good thing. The humans, they haven't been slouching either. The normal humans, Tien, Yamcha, and Chaozu, they would have got immensely powerful after mastering spirit control and training for the next 2 years. I picture Yamcha teaching them the Kaioken, so yeah, Yamcha will have a 20 times Kaioken because he got a jump on it before everyone else, before them. Chaozu would have 5 times because I don't think his body would be able to take very much, and Tien with 15 times. So yeah. Krillin would have a 25 times because he had more time to learn the technique. And his potential unlocks, getting his potential unlocked was pretty good for him, making him pretty strong. Toshi would have the highest multiplier, thinking of Kaioken as the only way to match the Saiyans. His multiplier would be 35, much higher than his father's and Krillin's, but not larger than Piccolo's because Piccolo has his whole regeneration thing. So yeah. Let's get into who's the strongest in this point. Goku will be leading the pack with Ranch, Piccolo, Gohan, Toshi, and Krillin all closing in. Not closing in, but Goku and Ranch will be the strongest with Piccolo, Gohan, and Toshi very close together. Even in Super Saiyan, Toshi would be close to Gohan. He would be really close. Not stronger than Gohan, but close. Piccolo as well. The three of them are neck and neck, nearly. With Piccolo, and you guys get what I mean. Krillin would be pretty powerful at this point, just trailing behind them. Toshi is much stronger, but he would be pretty good at this point. He wouldn't be trailing behind the Saiyans, and they would actually have a use. Yamcha would be, stronger than Vegeta, because he had time with Kaioken and Spirit Control. Vegeta has Super Saiyan, yes, but Yamcha's base form is much higher than his. Plus Kaioken on top of that, so yeah. The only reason Vegeta would be stronger than Tien at this point was because Tien's base form is higher than Vegeta's, but his Kaioken multiplier is low, only being 15 and Vegeta's multiplier of power being 50. So Vegeta would be a little bit stronger than Tien. So yeah. We would then cut to the humans and Saiyans and Namekian meeting up for the day of the android attack, near, I think, North City. So yeah. They'll be overlooking the city until Bulma and Baby Trunks would come up, wanting to see the fight. Ranch would then say, "How cute! What's his name?" And she would then say, "It's Trunks." Remember, Goku's much smarter, so he wouldn't blow Trunks' identity like that. So yeah. She would then say, he's so cute. And Bulma would say, "I know, right? He looks exactly like his father." And And everyone would then ask, who's the father? And she would then say, it's Vegeta, with everyone's mouths dropping to the floor, with Goku just smiling a little bit. Piccolo as well. Around this time, Toshi would want to talk with Ranch, saying, I've gotten pretty strong, haven't I, Ranch? And she would then blush, saying, yes, you have. Because Saiyans like strong partners. So yeah. She would then be blushing, saying how tall he's gotten and how good he looks. Everyone would then be looking at them with them just blushing. Because we all know they like each other. They would then be talking, staring into each other's eyes until Gohan would come interrupting the moment, saying, not now, you two. We have to prepare. And him just saying, oh, okay. Everyone would then gather up, looking over the city. And then they would realize, then they would see an explosion. Everyone would be confused on what's happening, but then they would realize they're androids. You can't sense their energy. Everyone would then say, Goku would then say, go into North City. If you guys stumble upon them, raise your energy, okay? Everyone would then say yes, breaking and going into North City. Yamcha would be walking around until he would then see Android 19 and Android 20. Everyone would then be looking at them. Yamcha would be being confused. And then he would see them shoot lasers out of their eyes and destroy a car of some sorts. And the question here is, would Yamcha be bodied? But, one more thing to add in. Sorry guys, one more thing. I just apologize. I've been working on that, yeah, sorry. The androids in this timeline will be much more powerful. But I want to know. But, the thing is, would spirit control and extra training in the Kaioken make up for Yamcha's previous performance? And the thing is, would Yamcha get a hole through his chest? If you guys weren't catching my drift, that's it. Would Yamcha get a hole through his chest? Would he? No. Well, Yamcha might not be stronger than him, but he has a variety of techniques, plus the Kaioken can make up for him being weaker than him. So I picture Yamcha going Kaioken, dodging most of their attacks and stuff like that. Not being able to do any damage, but raising his power so everyone knows where he is. Goku and the rest of the gang would then come along, with Goku saying, let's take this somewhere else. The androids would then accept and they would go to a wasteland and prepare the fight. Android 19 and 20 would then say, we've waited for so long. We've analyzed you for so long to get my revenge. And then Goku would then say, bring it. Android 19 would then send in Android 20 to fight Goku. Android 19 would then be bragging, saying, we've memorized everything up to a certain point. Yeah, up to a certain point. And he would then be bragging about how he's calibrated everything and planned out all his strategies and stuff. The Z Fighters would then be looking at him just smirking. And then they would ask, have you analyzed Super Saiyan? And he would then say, what's Super Saiyan? Goku would then transform into the legendary Super Saiyan. And the readings when Android 19 sees this, the readings would be through the roof. But he would then say, I calculated for such a boost. He didn't know about Super Saiyan, but he knew that they were getting stronger, and he knew about Kaioken, so yeah. He would then say, Android 20, dispose of him already. 20 and Goku would then get into a whole fist fight, with Goku dominating the match. Goku would then jump back, preparing to use Kamehameha after a long clash of fighting. He would then shoot the blast at Android 20, with 20 putting his hand right in front of it, absorbing the energy blast. Goku would then be confused, but he would then go in for another attack, with Android 20 pushing him back. Goku would be unsure but have a theory on what just happened. He would shoot an energy blast at Android 20, with him absorbing it. Goku would then say, so you can absorb energy. Goku would then come out of nowhere, kicking Android 20 in the face, sending him flying back. Goku would then raise his arm, pointing it at him and holding it above his head afterwards. Android 20 would then see energy leaving his body, going into a sphere in the air, and then back into Goku. And Android 20 would be like, How did you take back your energy? And Goku would then say, it's called spirit fission. I mean, is it vision or fission? Comment down below if you know how to pronounce it. So yeah. Goku would then use instant transmission, kicking Android 20 in the head, then ripping off his arms, sending him down to the ground. Goku would then be flying into the air, preparing a Super Kamehameha, shooting it down at Android 20, destroying him, winning the match for him. Gero would be shocked, saying, how were you able to take back the energy? And Koshi would then say, it's called spirit fission. It's a technique from planet Yardrat. We've all trained in it. Even if you can take our energy, we can just take it right back. Dr. Gero would be shocked, saying, no, I have to escape. I have to escape. And that's it for the video, you guys. I know it's an awkward part to leave off, but yeah, it's been a long time coming for this video. Note this, I tried my best not to yawn or say sorry in the video, so give me some props for that. So yeah, next video coming out, I'm planning on resuming Overlord, Cartoon Cat, and Earthbending, so give me time, you guys. And my newest thing, What If Deku Was a Werewolf, so give me time on that. Right now, I'm trying to dive into Black Clover. So, if you have a Black Clover what if idea, drop it down. If you guys don't, I'll probably come up with something, but I would like to get your opinions on the matter. So yeah. Also, my next video might take some time. I don't want to tell you guys, but I do want to tell you at the same time. But, just note this, comment down, King of Kings, okay? That's a hint, okay? So yeah. This has been King Majin rambling, signing out. Peace.